Hello guys, this is Rom and this is Manic Modcraft. We're on Attack of the B-Team server and, well, you can see I'm a bat. Today we're going to go over advanced genetics. I've only really started looking into this mod over the last day or so I've only really done basic stuff. This bubbling sound is driving me mad. It's tropical fish. I started this tank and only put 2 in. Within an hour it was like this. I don't know where they all come from, I really don't. You say that rabbits are terrible, I think tropical fish are worse. Anyway, let's head down to our genetics lab, which is down in the basement. But before I go into the genetics lab, I'm going to visit the old factory. Because in the old factory we have an iron golem. And I have this scraper, which is made by adding 2 stone rods and an iron ingot. And you get a skin cell. You'll see why I've got the skin cell in a minute. You can get these off any vanilla mob even, and they will give you different abilities. I appear to be able to hear a zombie in the background, and also my cat. My cat doesn't get on very well with the next door neighbour's cat, which is her little sister. They always growl at each other, but it doesn't really escalate to more than that, thankfully. Anyway, where were we? Oh yes, samples. Let me just turn back into me again. The skin samples basically get analysed. There's Lady Hawk. Oh, lady, just recording genetics episode. So, that DNA analyzer will produce these organic drops and cells, which are those here. You'll see that disappear briefly, because I've got this auto output, which is another upgrade. Easy to make. And then you put it into the DNA extractor. That changes the cell of the iron golem into a helix. Now the helix is encrypted, and so will be decrypted by the decryptor. And then once that gets decrypted, it will have a specific trait. You can see it's got more hearts. I'll take that. I missed that. Never mind. That got dragged out and thrown into these 2 chests over there, full of the genes, and it will give more hearts. So you can see from my health bar, I've got 5 orange hearts. That's because if you look at here, you can see that both myself and Lady Hawk have got 30 health. You get 1 health per half heart, so we've got 15 hearts. That's from the iron golem. It'll be in here. There's the more hearts one. So that's the one that we've just created from the iron golem. And so we put the helix into a DNA splitter and select more hearts, and that will then extract one of these genes from that helix, and then I'll show you what happens with that next in a moment. So as you see, they don't stack, so it's a very inventory heavy mod, because none of these things stack. The skin cells don't stack, the helixes don't stack, and the genes themselves don't stack. We've got this auto splitter. This auto splitter I thought was a great idea, because I thought, well, I'll just throw everything in there and it'll extract the cells and we'll be happy as Larry. However, it only extracts basic DNA, so only these basic genes will go through that auto splitter. What you would do is you would put, let's show you this as an example, you would put a more hearts gene in there. For that you need 14 different breeding states. If you were to put in a gene of the same type, that counts double. So that will jump from 0 to 2. At least it should do. Yeah, 0 to 2. There we go. So once that reaches 14, it will be a completely bred gene of more hearts. And then what you would do is you would move into here. You would put your completed gene in that side. You would put a syringe that's been filled into this side, and it would add that gene into that syringe. You'd inject yourself, and bingo, you've got your new ability. Really straightforward, really simple to do. I missed a step. Once you've put the information into the syringe, then you need to centrifuge it, and then you inject it. Otherwise it won't work. Once you've got a centrifuged syringe, you can use it on one of these microscopes, and that will tell you how many genes you have added to your current blood supply. I've currently added 8. So I can do all sorts of things. The more hearts is one of the things. This resistance is another. That's from a zombie. If I step outside for a moment, if I press Y, I throw an ender pearl. I don't have any ender pearls. Look, no ender pearls. Press Y, ender pearl. That's the teleportation gene from an enderman. The golems give you more hearts. Bats give you flying. So I am me at the moment. If I stand here, I can fly. Da-da-da! Banana man flies! Hooray! It also means when I fall to the ground, I don't die. So I become very difficult to kill. I can't die from fall damage. I have water breathing as well, so I can't drown. I've got lava swimming, so I can't burn in lava. I've got the resistance, so that's basically resistance 2. So is that 20% damage? Damage reduction? I'm sure it's something like that. I've got plenty of abilities. And the death ender chest is another thing. If I just fly up here, and go up here, you can see I've got a death ender chest here. That is linked to my inventory, so if I die, all my stuff will appear in this inventory. And I will respawn at my bed. I'll be able to just come across here, grab the stuff, and then head back down to the genetics lab, because when you die, you lose all of your abilities. So you have to get your syringe and re-inject yourself again. That has stored my current blood state, as it were. And that basically is genetics. I've not gone into any of the advanced machines. That's probably for another episode if I do get that far. Because you can remove traits as well, so you can get anti-genes and remove one particular gene from your blood supply. If, for example, you put in the woolly gene, which means you can shear yourself, or other people can shear you, then to produce wool, that is, then you might not really want that one, so you can remove that gene with the anti-gene. We've not done that yet. All we've done is create our particularly nice little genetics lab with our little rail. Try to make it a bit of an evil lairish. I can hear a zombie behind there. I need to investigate that, because it's going to be annoying. But basically that's the advanced genetics. So I will pick up something else next time, and see you guys soon. Bye bye.